So, 2 years ago, well, almost 2 years ago, it'll be 2 years in September, my life was literally like falling apart, like in the worst way. I had just had my baby. Well, not just had my baby. My baby was about to turn 1, and like literally like everything that I knew, everything that I was prior to having her was just like literally like just crumbling like right before my eyes. Like literally like everything, every piece. I was literally like emotionally, financially, spiritually just like devastated, academically devastated, just completely devastated, just completely on myself, like, and I was just totally like lost, distraught, upset, hurt, angry, devastated, just so many things. And my life was literally like falling apart. I mean, everything was going wrong. Like work was going wrong, school was going wrong, my relationships were going wrong, I was going wrong. Like everything was just literally just like falling apart. And like literally I was just like, oh my gosh, like why is this happening? I was just literally like, why is this happening? And everything that I was trying to do to like fix another area that was going wrong would just make that other area just like crumble and fall apart even more. And then it was like, well, this area is gone, this is done, this is dead, so let me focus on this. And then I would try and focus on that, and then it would be like, nah, this is also done, this is also dead. Okay, so let me try and go here and go here and go there until there was literally nowhere else to go. Maybe like one day I'll share like how bad it actually got and like go into like true detail about like everything that I went through. One thing that happened for me, I had to drop out of school because I literally like did not have the money. I did not have anybody to watch my baby, and then I needed money to like pay my bills, and I needed to work full time, and like trying to work and go to school full time at that time when I just started motherhood was just, it was just insane, absolutely insane. I didn't have money for daycare, not true daycare like I do now, and it was just, there were just so many things. My job was not good. The environment of my job was not good. I literally like just went through so many things, like, and I cried about so many things. I accepted so much judgment from people. So many people were, well, I felt like they were judging me. So many people were telling me, you should have did this, or you should have did that, or you're not giving it all your all, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. And it was so hurtful because I was just like, literally I am. If you knew what I was going through internally to produce externally, you would know that I'm literally giving this 100%. But now today I can look back and say some areas I was not giving 100%, maybe 80. And I think it was just because I was so devastated that other things that were happening around me just weren't working out. And like, you know, things got worse. Things got a lot worse. Things got really, really bad. Like, I am so blessed and thankful that I'm not in that place anymore, and that God has delivered me to where I'm at now. And you know, the struggles that I had before are not my struggles today. I'm just so grateful and blessed for that. But things got really bad. They were horrible, and literally there were times where I felt like a horrible mother, a horrible person. I was just like, why is this happening? I was losing myself. I was losing my identity. I mean, literally, completely everything around me was just shattering, just falling apart. And slowly, bit by bit, things started to get better, but not before they got completely worse. And when I say worse, like literally, at some point in this process, my license was suspended. My license was suspended. My car, I paid off my car, and then what is it? 3 months later, my car was totaled. Someone hit me, totaled my car. So I lost my car. And this was during the period of where I thought things were getting better. Okay? Just to throw that out there. So this was during the period where I thought, oh, things are looking up. Things are getting better. Okay? No. It really wasn't until December of last year that my life really started getting back on track and getting better, honestly. And literally, like, during that time, I was so depressed, but I was so unwilling to give up. And I did have my moments. I'm not gonna sit and say, like, I didn't have my moments where I was, like, wanting to throw in the towel. But ultimately, I knew that I couldn't because of my daughter and because I didn't want to. Not for me, you know. So, literally, like, if wherever you are in your life right now, if all things are falling apart, if everything is going wrong, if you're feeling like things are just crumbling and you can't pick up the pieces, things are spiraling out of control, this is part of the process to get you where you're supposed to be and where you're really going. And I realized that a lot of the things that I went through, a lot of the challenges I faced were to humble me and to prepare me for what I have coming up. And when I say to humble me, I really mean, like, I didn't know how good certain aspects of my life were before they were gone. I had never been in a period of my life where I didn't have money, I didn't have everything that I wanted, and God put me in a position, in a place where I didn't have money, I didn't have everything that I wanted, and literally my main goal and focus was just literally survival and taking care of my child. I had never been really in a position where things really were just not working out for me, like things that I wanted, because typically I have always been blessed to just have whatever, if I'm being honest. And so when things started falling apart and unraveling, I was just like, what is going on? What is happening? And now I can really sit here and say, like, I had to go through that so I could appreciate what I really want, so I could appreciate where I'm at now, so I could appreciate where I'm going. And I had to learn a lot of lessons, and I had to get through a lot of things so I knew how to handle challenges that I would face when I got to where I wanted, when I got to where I am now. And so if you're in that type of position and you're going through something, just know that this is all a part of the plan and that there is a lesson in all of this, and look for your lesson. Never give up. Focus on yourself, focus on God, and fight to the death. I literally fought. I had so many, I literally fought for myself. I fought for my daughter. I fought for my life. So you literally have to just, like, tune other people out, because it doesn't even matter what they say. Like, what other people think and what other people say doesn't really fucking matter, because in the grand scheme of things, you're in control, God's in control, and, like, they don't dictate shit. Like, all they can do is give their opinions, and that's pretty much it. And if you focus on what somebody says when they don't know you, and they don't know the situation fully, or they think they know but they really don't have a fucking idea, ignore that shit, because that doesn't even matter. That literally doesn't matter. Focus on what you know to be true. Focus on where you want to go and put in the work to get there. Because honest to God, that's the only thing that's going to save you in the end. Literally. So right now I'm in a position where I'm getting back to what I truly want and what I wanted. And like, I'm getting back there, but now other things are not going as smooth because this thing that I really want is going smooth. This process of what I really want is going smooth. So now these other things that have been so perfectly aligned and just moving along so well are now becoming a challenge. And I'm like, this is why. This is why that happened. And now I have the strength, I have the knowledge of how to navigate this and how to not let it overwhelm me in such a way that I just make decisions. I just do things without thinking. I just react without a thought, trying to make this over here perfect when this over here does not even matter, when the bigger picture is occurring right before my eyes. So this extra in the movie doesn't matter because the bigger picture is occurring. So get the extra in line as much as you can, but don't try and perfect the extra, because that's what it is. That's all it is. It's just an extra. It's not the plot. It's not the main character. It's just the extra. So don't obsess over the extra. Obsess over the plot. Obsess over the main character. Get your extras in order so that the main character can shine. Literally. I hope that makes sense. That's literally what I'm going through right now. And it really hit me like, and I kind of want to cry, but I'm not going to. But it really hit me like, I'm literally so grateful and thankful to God that I have this opportunity again. And I literally am like, I remember exactly where I was, exactly what I was going through a year ago today. And things have drastically changed. So just hold on to your faith, hold on to your courage, persevere, fight, and fuck the haters, fuck other people's opinions. Hold on to what you know to be true and keep fighting. Even though everything is falling apart, keep fighting.